I'm really interested in the intersection of national security and cybersecurity.
Whether as a litigator or as an academic, I want to pursue civil rights work.
I'm a patent guy. I'm into IP.
I'm interested in impact litigation around racial justice. I think that the law is a really powerful tool to make an impact on a larger scale.
People come to NYU Law to make a difference by leading. Our faculty and centers are advancing ideas and making an impact, and we are always looking ahead to be sure that our brilliant and dedicated students are equipped to be leaders in whatever fields they choose. All of this is possible thanks to the support of our amazing community, whose record-breaking contributions during our recent campaign have allowed the law school to hire transformative faculty, to launch cutting-edge centers, and to increase support for our students.
One thing that's great about the law school is that it lets you define excellence in so many different ways. I've had the opportunities to do so many of the things that I came to law school wanting to do, and so much more that I didn't even know was possible coming in here.
New York has been absolutely one of the best things about coming to NYU Law. You just have so much at your fingertips. We have some of the best attorneys coming to our classes. It's great to be able to learn from someone who's actually done the type of law that you're interested in practicing. I would say there's no better place to study technology and the law than at NYU Law.
One thing that drew me to NYU was the reputation as a public interest law school. I'm currently a Skadden Fellow and a staff attorney at the Civil Justice Practice at Brooklyn Defender Services. Because of PILC summer funding and the loan forgiveness program and the Root Tilden Kern Scholarship, I've been able to pursue the work that's so important to me.
Like many people that come from an unprivileged background, I was really scared about the experience of coming into law school, mainly because I didn't have anyone in my family who had any acquaintance with how the US law school system works. The Ambrice program gave me a family while in law school. It gave me a network of people that were willing to help me, and it opened doors that wouldn't have been open otherwise.
That's what's really special about NYU. I genuinely have always felt like there are people who are rooting for me and trying to make sure that I have what I need.
I think the law school has a responsibility to engage with the world around us, and we have incredible intellectual resources, and centers really are a powerful mechanism to organize those resources around one problem, one issue, to try to push the needle. At the Center on Race, Inequality, and the Law, we're trying to confront the laws, policies, and practices that lead to the oppression of people of color. We're working with communities, with advocates, with researchers to challenge and identify the fundamental architecture of racial inequality.
The goal of the Institute for Corporate Governance and Finance is to lead the most important conversations in the capital markets. With the help of our board and sponsors, we are able to pull together the key figures in law and business to discuss issues.
NYU was really one of the first law schools, if not the first, to take the international dimension of legal education seriously and to recognize the importance of, in fact, internationalizing legal education. We're so fortunate to have the Guarini Institute for Global Legal Studies and the Hauser Global Law Program, which have enabled us to build up the strongest and really most exciting international law program, faculty and courses here at NYU.
I think the Reese Center has a great reputation in the field. It's a pretty small community, and so to be able to connect with people in this field is really valuable. You know, whether it's being a Reese Center student scholar, working with Just Security, or being a Birnbaum Women's Leadership Network Fellow. One of the things that NYU has prepared me the most for is taking on leadership roles.
NYU has this really rare combination of an outstanding faculty and whip-smart students in the world's most interesting city. My work asks a whole variety of different questions, and NYU is a place where I'm encouraged to ask all of them, which means for me that there's a huge diversity of faculty I can talk to about my work, and for our students that they're exposed to a diverse range of views about the right ways to think about and study the law.
NYU Law has leading faculty and training that allows you to see the bigger picture. The professors as well as the practitioners are extremely knowledgeable and experts in their field, so I wanted to learn from the best.
As the world becomes more complex, problems need to be tackled from a range of different angles, which means that interdisciplinary collaboration is key. NYU Law means the possibility, the potential, and the reality of people from around the world coming together to find a common purpose.
What is amazing about the people at NYU is, despite the fact that everyone is so different in their nationality, in their culture, in their experience, in their interest, and in their ambition, we are all here together and trying to learn from one another. And it's that difference that really makes the community shine.
With our unwavering commitment to excellence, we will continue to lead the way in the future. And your support has made all the difference. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your support of NYU Law.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting NYU and allowing me to pursue my dreams.